It was great. He was extremely cordial and talkative, and certainly enjoyed meeting the players, and had a few words of wisdom for them. And I know our guys were all very honored and felt privileged to be a part of that today. You know, regardless of your political affiliations or what you think you believe or whatnot, you know, it's pretty cool to have the most powerful man in the world right there, you know, in Hadel Auditorium visiting with your kids. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's obviously I think Jaron's asking, tell us about your game, and then he went into a little talk about his game, and basically said, you know, I'm not fast or anything, but I'm faster than most 53-year-olds. But no, he was good. He was good, and you know, he follows college ball. He knew we just were coming off a big win, and certainly wanted to know who we had next, and told us we better be ready when we go down to Texas. Oh yeah, I think he'd be familiar with a lot of programs out there, but he's familiar with ours, and he made a point to tell our team that we have disappointed twice during his picks, when he picked us twice to win the national championship, and we came up short. So he said that he didn't think he'd go that direction this year, but he thought we'd be a pretty high seed. I think I got a pretty good relationship with our guys, most of them, and a pretty open line of communication. But very rarely do they just text me out of the blue and say, "Hey, Coach, how you doing today?" Even though it happens periodically. But after this today, half the team texts me immediately saying, "Coach, and that was awesome. Thanks for, you know, allowing us to be a part of that." And certainly it's a big deal for everybody. But you look at Svi. You know, who knows how Svi has viewed the President of the United States coming from the Ukraine or from what Russia thinks of us and that kind of stuff. And he filmed the whole thing. He was really into it. And then you think of kids, you know, especially African American kids that maybe come from tough environments. You know, Cliff and Jamari being from Chicago, he wanted to know right off the bat, hey, what high school did you go to? You know, that kind of stuff, and made those kids feel special. So, you know, I would think anybody that's in his business is probably used to crowds and used to knowing how to play to crowds and everything, but he certainly made our guys feel very good today. You know, at most places, in order to put 7,000 people in a venue, then you probably have to go to athletic facilities. So I don't know that we deserve the credit or say how was it for us, excluding us from the campus. I think it would just be a campus-wide deal, and certainly, you know, any inconvenience that caused by having the president here, I don't think anybody felt it at all. I think it was a first-class deal, and certainly one that, you know, we should be proud of. I believe he was trying to come, was it last year or the year before, when we had a cancellation due to an unforeseen circumstance. So it was good to get him on campus. I mean, they're huge. Maybe not quite as tall as Kentucky, but you know, they can put certain lineups out there that aren't as tall as Kentucky. Their front lines is big, without question. They just their guards aren't quite as tall. So they're extremely long. They're going to play zone a good percentage of the time, we would think, and then also play man depending on how the game's going. But they're good at both, and certainly great on the boards. I believe their rebound margin is second or third in the country, and their field goal percentage defense is second or third in the country, and that's playing man and zone. So we know they're good. And then, of course, they can throw it into tall guys that can turn around and score the ball. So it'll be a tough game for us. But, you know, in our league, all the games are tough. And you should have to play very, very well to beat a team of their caliber overall.